Here's some more double talk, considered by the world as double talk. The world loves its own. It's been said that will wear this mask until the day of Christ. Whether they stop wearing this physical mask to protect them from this coronavirus or not, they will wear a mask. Catch what the Lord was saying. You will wear this mask of some particular race, culture, secular religious creed, or opinion of gender. Any gender you want to create, independent from God. They will wear that mask. Many will wear it. There are those who have stopped wearing this physical mask in protest, yet still they wear a mask, unaware. It was a wake-up call to get us to see this matter of wearing a mask. I've got several videos on that, on a series called The Mask. See if you can catch what's being said. Remember, the Greek word, which comes out in this series, hypocrite, actors on the stage of life, pretending to be something that they are not, wearers of the mask, totally oblivious of the fact of their sonship. Born wearing a mask, according to some particular race, culture, secular religious creed, or gender, in which they were expressing in this world, and not their sonship. Going about establishing their ideas from a rogue, fallen soul. Thus our soul, that could have been a living soul, expressing the living spirit, empowered by the Holy Spirit, in the human spirit, and the expression of our Father in the material created world. 75 years to express this. Able to explain this now in full, yet they wonder and perish, not knowing the work is being done in their day. Some 2,000 years ago, there was Apostle Paul who said that he was doing a work in their day. Those that wonder and perish, they scratch their head as to what he was talking about. And he was able to explain it in full. Yet they didn't see it, couldn't see it. Only a few could see it and understand it. It's because they got a hold of this mind of Christ in their human spirit. The same mind that was in Jesus, the Son of God, while in the mode of a Son of Man, set aside independent use of an attribute, and he developed as a Son of Man. He waxed the wisdom and knowledge of God and man. And what happened was the spirit became strong and his flesh became weak. So that's happened to us. It's called the weaning. He weans us from our self-created ideas, from our flesh, identifying to some race, culture, creed, when our true identity, had Adam known this, it was a mystery to him. And God winked at it during that time. But he winks no more, because the mystery has been revealed. And sadly, the secular world never catches it. And the religious world distorts it. It was Paul in the book of Acts, chapter 17, confronting the Gentile to get them to see what the Father had revealed to them. And he reveals to them what they call the unknown God, a statue to the unknown God, that their own poets knew, but they didn't understand what they knew. What was it that they knew? They were the offspring of God. They didn't understand that. Jew and Gentile, offsprings of God. You say that to the religious world, and they call you a heretic. Not everybody's saved. It didn't say that. Everyone's the offspring of God, whether they're aware of this or not. That's the point. It's not universal teaching or inclusionist teaching, saying everybody's saved. No, not everybody's going to receive this. But it's available to all, so it's not Gnostic teaching, because it wouldn't be available to all if it was. Gnostic teaching has a select little group that clearly feel that they have some special knowledge that no one else has. No, this same knowledge is in every one of us. Each and all of us have been lit as we come into this world. And it's the hope that's in us, Christ in you, the hope of restored lost glory of Adam. And the revealing of this mystery, that you were to be manifested as sons and daughters of God, but you are placed in the same position Adam and Eve were. There was a mystery to them. And they got duped by the devil into trying to find some identity independent from God, not wanting to pursue it. We've all gone in the way of flesh. All we like sheep are going astray. We can't just blame Adam and Eve. We each have a point of decision where the act of our free will, of our rogue soul, yields to what's here and here. What the Apostle Paul was called to reveal, and what many have revealed down through human history, but we've slowly gotten away from that mystery, that manifestation, and come up with some religious identity or some secular idea, and the battles that ensue with the cares and fears of this world, cutting us off from the truth. The word truth meaning the reality, the true reality. Not this world that was subject to futility and hope. It was always there. The hope has always been there. But it was not in the seen. You get past the seen and embrace the unseen. It's called faith, which is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Gain that hope, and you gain your sonship. And you slowly, over a process of time, let this go and embrace who you were truly, originally meant to be manifested as, sons of God. And not some particular gender, using the word son. A new being, a new reality, a new power that understands both male and female, because it is both. The male, female, and a spiritual son of God understands both.